Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. Look at this big colorful can. This is a 16-ounce can, the very first one from Clown Shoes that has been sent to me or I picked up. I haven't seen anything from Clown Shoes that's been in a can before this one. This was sent to me by Brandon C. down in Texas, so I got a feeling this is a Texas-only release. Clown Shoes sends a bunch of beers to Texas for some reason. I do not know why. They're up in Massachusetts, but they do send a lot of beers down to Texas that are only Texas-only releases. You can't get them anywhere else other than Texas. So Brandon C., thanks a bunch, my brother. I do appreciate you sending me the very first can Clown Shoes beers I've ever do. Clown Shoes, guys, Clown Shoes. This is Josh the Guava King, a double IPA with guava. Malt beverage brewed with natural flavor. Natural flavor. I don't know about that. I just assumed I'm not putting any kind of artificial or natural flavorings in beer, guys. Just me, though. 8% alcohol by volume. And on the bottom it says canned 07-17-17. So 07-17-17. A lot of sevens in that number. Today is the August the 24th. So just a tad over a month old. Big 16-ounce can. And it is a heat shrunk label on there. So it's a plain Jane silver can with a heat shrunk label. It's probably a lot cheaper to do the heat shrink wrappers that they're doing on these cans rather than having the can actually printed up with a lot of fancy graphics. Just this a notch above a plain Jane stick-on wrap-around label. And Clown Shoes is favored for doing these big, colorful graphics on their beers. So, first one that I've seen in a can from these guys. So, Brandon C., I do appreciate it, sir. This is a double IPA at 8%. And like I told you, these guys are out of Massachusetts, but I got a feeling this is a Texas-only release beer. So they brew it in Massachusetts and they send it to Texas. It's not sold anywhere else other than there. So I'm glad to get my hands on it. Thanks, Brandon. I do appreciate it, sir. That's all we need to talk about, basically, guys. 8%. Commercial description says, this label, which depicts Josh Baggett shredding a guitar in outer space as he pedals a pink training-wheeled bicycle while baby unicorns are born in his wake, and the monkey on his back juggles guavas and his crown. Fairly represents Josh's rigorous path promoting craft beer to Texas. Josh, we love you, man, brewed with fresh guava puree with mosaic hops. So, there you have it. That's why I went to Texas, evidently, and that's why you're seeing what you're seeing on the label of this guy shredding a guitar with all the colorful. I mean, it's a very colorful can. The graphics alone is enough to make me go, and I see the date on the bottom, I would buy it. Yeah, I would. So, let's see. On the top here it says, our mission to produce beer without pretension while being free and a little crazy. A little crazy now. A little crazy. So, that's it, guys. That's all we need to talk about. I don't have the IBUs, so we have the ABV at 8%, and we have a canned on date. So, 2 out of 3 again. So, it is what it is. As much as I want to harp on not having the IBUs, it is what it is. The can on date's more important than the IBUs. And we can get that, we can get the ABV, I'm fairly happy. Not ecstatic, I'm not overwhelmed, but I can live with that. So, that's it. Let's do it. Let's pop a top on this big 16-ounce can and get it into the glass. I'm anxious to see. This is, like I said, the very first one in a can from Clown Shoes that I've seen or had. Cuisine is barbecue. Cheese is pepper, Monterey, pepper jack, sharp blue cheddar. Pungent cheeses, Gorgonzola, Limburger, meat, game, grilled meat, and salmon. Glassware snifter, tulip, oversized wine glass. Got my favorite snifter. And it says here, because it's an 8%er beer, because as you can sell it. Yeah, well, they're a bunch of idiots. No, you don't want to sell it. You want to drink this fresh. That's why they put a damn date on it. Unless you want a malt bomb. If you want a malt bomb, throw it in the damn closet or the fridge for 6, 8, 12 months. Yeah, and you'll get what you get. Not me. Homie don't play that. About a finger of head. Does look like a filtered beer, guys. I can see the light right through it. It's a nice amber color. Let's get it to the nose. You can tell there's some guava in there. It's almost like a vegetable to me. I mean, a lot of the fruity vegetable beers, I get this aroma. Nice spiciness, a little bit of oranges, but the guava is outstanding. I mean, it smells very vegetable-y to me. Is that a word? It is now. Very unique smelling beer. I will say that. I don't eat a lot of guavas. I don't have a hankering for guavas. It's an unusual fruit around here. But it does have a unique smell. Let's dive in, see what we got. I may like it, I may not. Let's find out. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Brandon. Decent beer. Big time guava. I mean, you're getting that guava taste. If you ever had that, you know what I'm talking about. It's kind of chewy, vegetable-y. It's like you're throwing, I hate to throw out acronyms or something like that, but it's like it's got some kind of vegetable in the beer. But it does have a nice citrusy note to it. 8% is super well hidden. It's not that up in your face hot profile, West Coast style, or not even a New England style. It's a different type of double IPA, guys, with the guava they've used. And then, to me, it tastes like they've used quite a bit of it. It's not off-putting to me. If you're used to drinking any kind of health drink or healthy smoothie or something like that, when you put some kind of vegetables in it, it looks like an off-green, pea green color smoothie, but it's like something, oh, I don't want to drink that because of the color. That's where I'm going with this. It's got a little bit of the vegetable-y taste to me. Well, let's get the last little bit in there before I go off camera, just to make sure it doesn't change color or get real super cloudy, and it didn't. Something different to me. It is a different kind of beer, not something I'd want to drink every day. Not sure this would be something I would buy if it was available here. But it is something different, a nice change up from your typical double IPA. If it was available here, I would probably buy it. And I'm sure it's a 16 ounce, 8% double. It's probably a 4-pack version of it. I would probably buy it just to say that I bought it and drink those within a month or two, but it's not something I would probably want to drink every day. It's just a little bit too much on the vegetable-y side to me, but they did it very well. They did. So let me sip on this, let her taste it. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Got just a little left here. A little too vegetable-y to me. Reminds me a lot of the one that Cigar City did a while back. It had cucumbers in it. Decent beer, but nothing I would want to drink every day. A nice change up from your typical double IPA, but it's a little too vegetable-y for my taste. If I want vegetables, I'll go have them with my dinner. I don't need them in my beer. A lot of people like this style of beer, that's why they make them. Maybe it's for people that go through the drive-thru all the time at Burger King and Wendy's and Hardee's and all those. They don't get a lot of vegetables. Maybe they have to get their vegetables in their beer. I don't know. But I just assume not have my vegetables in my beer. So, decent beer, well-made beer. The alcohol is very well hidden. Just a little strong on the Guava. Final chug. I do think it's a nice beer, guys. It is. It's a nice change up. I'm glad I got to try it. Brandon C. down in Texas, thanks a bunch, my brother, for sending it to me. I'm a big Clown Shoes fan, guys. Their dark beers, their stouts, imperial stouts and stuff are outstanding usually. They make some really tasty stuff in that style of beer. And like I said, this is something that I would probably have picked up a 4-pack of and reviewed one and drank one and gave the other two to the other half. With that being said, it's B+ for me, guys. As far as I'm concerned, I would give this 87. That's where I would put it. Over to Beer Advocate. Beer Advocate says, 87. We're in a complete agreement there, guys. Over to Untappd for the final check-in. They have it at 3.86, which is in their B+ range also. So it's a B+ beer all around from Untappd and Beer Advocate and me. A nice change up from your typical double IPAs, but a little too vegetable-y for me. And there's a lot of people that like that style of beer, the fruity vegetable style beer, and that's why they produce them. And they probably had good success on this beer. So, but not something that I would buy regularly. So, if you've had this one from Clown Shoes, this is their Josh the Guava King. And it is a guava beer, no doubt about it. You can taste that. It is there, it is prominent, it's up front, it's in the front seat, middle seat, back seat. It's taking up all the damn seats. Heavy guava. So, if you like guava, this will be the one you want to get, no doubt. So, if you've had it, let me know, guys. And till we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.